you for a second. We'll take this just the normal on the normal glass, not the logo. We'll ignore that. It might look a bit odd, but if we change this to deep red, you can see up here it's gone black. Now that's a 100 meter or 100 meter radius, the sphere there, the preview, by default. So 18 meters is how long it takes the transparency to reach this solid red. And if I just render a region of this glass, you'll kind of see what that's doing. So I've left it on white because this is just a clear transparent glass, and we didn't want any colour. But if you're doing maybe a glass sculpture, or some paperweights or marbles with that kind of cat's eye thing going on in the middle, then you could use this absorption colour. Or just if you want to tint this, like some wine glasses you find have like a coloured stem, you could use the absorption colour for there. And the distance is the thickness of glass it takes to go from 100% transparent with no colour to having this colour in the glass. Blurriness, again, don't really want any blurriness on this kind of a glass, but if you are having one with a pattern in it, you might want to soften that pattern just to get rid of any harshness, so you could add some blurriness in there. Specular, for some reason I've turned that off, although I did actually have specular in the material, so I'm just going to switch that back on in a minute, but I'll let this finish rendering first, just so you can see what's going on with it. Now, you can see here that not much is going red. There's a tiny hint of red, and it's important to remember when you're doing anything with well, in fact all channels, but transparency and reflection are quite important to remember your scene scale. So if I just move that out of the way a second, I'm going to add a cube. We know the size of a cube is going to be, as a default, is going to be 200 by 200, and that's an awful lot bigger than our glass. So if we, in fact, let's just grab the cube, we'll turn it down to 18 by 18 by 18, and that's still, you can see, a lot thicker than the glass here. Let's make it 5 by 5 by 5. In fact, it's probably going to be about 3. The thickness of this glass is going to be about 3 meters. So we'll just delete the cube, go back into here, and we'll set that absorption distance to, I'm going to set slightly higher